Chad Brendel, Bearcat Journal, here with Coach Stepp, tight ends. Coach, it's you've bobbed and weaved and done a couple of position changes already here at Cincinnati. What's the first 5-6 months been like?
It's been great. These kids, not just my tight end room, but this group as a whole, man, they're great kids. Work extremely hard. They've done everything we've asked them to do. Come to work every day with a great attitude. So it's been really good.
I'll ask the obligatory. What was your opinion of Camp Higher Ground?
It was good. It was interesting. I've never been a part of something like that, but it was good. We had really good team camaraderie, man. The nighttime meetings were great. Had kids get up and tell their stories. Coaches tell their stories. So we definitely came closer, and we got some really good work in every day too. So it was fun.
It's one of those things where you're skeptical when you get out there, and then when you get out there, you're like, oh, I get it, right?
Yeah. You get out there and you're like, wait a second. But then you get out there and you start your day-to-day and being around the kids. And like I said, those the meetings and the time you get to spend together away from the game of football, it was good.
When you recruit to Cincinnati, we're not allowed to talk about names, but as the tight end coach,
yes.
Does it hold as much juice as Cincinnati fans kind of envision that it does with so many great ones that have played here?
Absolutely. I mean, it's easy to sell. I mean, this program has a rich traditions of guys who have played this position that have gone on and had really good careers in the NFL. So it's easy to recruit here for that position. There's a lot of pride that goes with that. I think it's a challenge as a competitor. You want to come in and you want to prove that you can belong and be in that same category and do the same things that the guys before you did. So I think as a competitor, you got to love that for kids, and it's fun for me. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of rich tradition and history, and it's on me to kind of uphold that in our room. So I take it as a challenge. It's something I come to work every day to kind of prove myself. And I think our kids do that too. So it's been fun.
You had a chance to meet or talk to Travis yet?
No, I haven't, but I'm looking forward to it. I got a little bit of crossover time with Josh, who was awesome. But I look forward to those guys coming back. And that's something that's big for me is those guys who have played this position before coming back and talking to our guys, because I think that's huge. They've been where our kids are. They're at where our kids want to get to. So I think anytime those guys can come back and kind of share their vision and how they got to where they're at, I think that's huge. So I look forward to those guys coming back.
What is the role predominantly of the tight end in this offense?
We don't have enough time. You're involved
easier to explain outside zone, right?
Yeah. You're involved in everything. I mean, it is a really hard position to play. But again, it goes back to that competitor aspect. Our kids really embrace that. They love it. You're involved in all the run game, all the pass game, all the protections. I mean, you're involved in everything. So it's a lot on that position. We kind of live in the gray area where a lot of people's rules are really clearly defined. Ours aren't really. They can kind of change from play to play. So you got to be locked in, man. You got to be a smart kid. You got to be able to handle a lot. But that room's done great. They've done a really good job. They come every day ready to learn, and I'm proud of them.
With Shaman and Peyton, you got two guys that have, and Caleb Schmitz as well, guys that have kind of understudied. They've been the apprentice.
Yep.
How have they transitioned to being top of the room guys?
They've done great. And I challenge those guys every day. Hey, look, your time is now. You know, you've paid your dues. I think there's something to be said for those kids who have been here, been on the scout team, worked their way up, and now they're first team guys. So they've paid their dues. They're excited to play, and they're playing with something to prove. And I tell them, we talk about it every day. They're playing with something to prove. I'm coaching with something to prove, and playing with a chip on our shoulder. That's kind of how we approach it every day.
One of the maybe biggest surprises of camp, Michael McCalman. It felt like every day at camp you looked out there, he's catching a touchdown pass.
I know. Love Mikey. What a great kid. Very, very intelligent. Can handle a lot. I put a lot on him. He's playing both of our spots. They're kind of completely different in what we do. So I've thrown a lot on him, but he's done a great job of handling it all. And he's had a great fall camp. I mean, Barrett Falks had a great fall camp. Yeah. Peyton and Shaman have had a really good fall camp. We got to continue to get better. Got Smitty back, so Kayla's back, working back into the fold, man. So those 5 guys, they're going to play a lot of ball. We're going to have to have them all. But they've done a really good job. I'm proud of them.
There's a lot of people that look at this team and say, 10 new starters on offense, it's not going to click. It's not going to be successful. Do you think it felt like this offense was maybe a little bit ahead of even kind of the optimistic schedule you guys had for them?
I can tell you, we really try to block out the outside noise, and we just worry about what's going on in our four walls. But we are light years ahead of where we were in the spring. And our kids, we've had a great fall camp. They did a really good job the last 2.5, 3 weeks, coming in every day with the mindset of getting better, and everything that we do, meeting room, out here on the field, in the weight room. They've taken a business-like approach every day, and it's paid off for them. We've gotten better every day. We still got a long way to go. We're nowhere near where we need to be, but we're getting there, and they've done a great job. It's a close group on offense, which is what I love. We talk about it every day, or we talk about it at camp. The really good teams that we've all been a part of as coaches and players when we played, we're really close, and we've got that on our side of the ball, and I know defense does too. So excited to watch those guys play.
Has it settled in that you're 10 days away yet?
No, I don't think so. I think it'll hit me. It'll probably hit me Friday. We're on the way to the hotel Friday night or something. So, but I'm excited. I can't wait to watch this group play. They've worked hard. They've earned this time to go out and play, and I'm excited to watch them play.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
You got it, bro. I appreciate it.